Hey everyone, we had some really great success with the last video about getting information about VXP out, so I'm going to continue it on this YouTube channel. What I can promise you is that moving forward, this is going to be the basic battle rhythm of VXP when in relation to our team leaders, our SECs, our brand managers, and the Dahl family. The second to last Monday of every month, the SECs, the brand managers, and the Dahl family will convene to set our objectives for the following month. We will also get the goal sheet for all the team leaders that same Thursday of that second to last week, which should allow you all to be able to prepare for the final Monday of every month being the goal setting meeting. So if you think about every single month we do for VXP, as far as planning for the next month, you'll get second to last Monday will be objective setting. On that Thursday, you will get your goal sheets, and on that following Monday, we will set goals for the next coming month, and then we will go into the execution month. With that said, I'm going to continue to include these videos to talk about the objectives and kind of what the Dahl management group is looking for when it comes to sales execution, and give you guys kind of an answer to the why whenever you get these objectives. So what we're going to talk about today, we're going to go over the objectives for July in relation to off-premise, on-premise, and C-store. We're going to talk a little bit about when you're getting the goal sheets. We're going to talk a little bit about having new suppliers finally on the objective list. We're going to talk about our August and September goals, and we talk about long-term goal planning. And finally, we'll talk a little bit about mixed routes, because we've heard some great feedback from some of the individuals who say, hey, look, I'm on-premise, off-premise, and C-store. How do I do all these goals together? So first, we'll talk through off-premise. For the off-premise, no change, edge execution, survey completion. This has been really effective, and you guys maybe not see it at the team leader level, but definitely at the SEC level. This has saved a lot of time for SECs. They're not having to pull reports to anybody or track anybody down, which allows them to do a lot more effective work for you all when it comes to sales execution. So we're going to continue those. Great work by everybody in your teams. For the off-premise, especially for large format, we're going to do constellation displays. So it's no secret, we have a very large Constellation regional sales executive coming in town. Additionally, we want to start working with Constellation and give them their opportunity to execute with a VXP objective. So what we're looking for with this one is it's going to be three-part. So it's going to be an expectation that we get a large display of Modelo, a medium display of Corona, and a small display of Pacifico. You guys can see down the body of the email what kind of thematic POS we're looking for this, but that's going to be that display request. Additionally, the volume numbers are going to vary based on region. For instance, the Des Moines metro area, the expectation of what a large, a medium, and a small display is going to vary vastly from what the rural areas of Spencer expectation is. Just want to give you guys full transparency and let you know how we come to those decisions. For number 4, we're going to do Sun Cruiser displays. This is specifically to work closer with Boston Beers and to give Sun Cruiser an opportunity to build distribution in some of our largest retailers. And finally, Busch Light Farming. We'll have Busch Light Farming coming through in July. It's already in the warehouses, as you guys have probably seen. Our expectation is that we get pallet displays out on the floor for the month of July, coupled with Sun Cruiser and with the Constellation displays. This will allow us to get 2 large displays, 2 medium displays, and a small display at any one large format store for the month of July. It's a big ask. It's across 3 of our main suppliers. Really looking forward to accomplishing this in the off-premise. Now let's talk the on-premise. No change, edge execution. This has been very effective. We're going to go to Sam Adams Summer Lager pods, just increasing the pod rate for this as it comes through and becomes popular in the summertime in July. And then finally, looking at 3 and 4, AB mega brand pods, AB high-end pods. As you all have known, and maybe some of you weren't aware, we've heard from several levels of the Anheuser-Busch sales team that Dahl Distributing was one of the lowest performing draft supply distributors in Region 4 and in the nation. Based on the VXP execution that you all have done in the on-premise and achieving your objectives, we've gotten over 200 Anheuser-Busch taps across the state of Iowa, which now not only decreased the deficit but made us go positive, and now we're one of the highest performing Anheuser-Busch distributors when it comes to draft. And so what we want to do is continue that growth and that momentum and either be positive or stable. So what we're doing is working with our commercial director, Ryan Welch, to ensure that we get the right number of drop-off per month and then we make that be the objective for the following month to ensure that we keep that stable pod growth, because we don't want to go backwards and have to do the big VXP objective push that you all just did in the past 2 months. This way we keep a very steady stream of success moving forward. And lastly, when we want to continue with Ultra, Lime, and Zero pods, we got some great numbers off this. We're looking to increase it a little bit further with the success of Ultra Zero as it increases moving into July and August. Finally, for C-Store, edge execution, survey completion, as we've discussed. Constellation displays. You all will expect to get a 10 stacker, what we consider to be a small display of either Modelo, Corona, or Pacifico, with the same thematic POS as is listed below. We'll also continue to expect the Ultra 12-pack can displays with World Cup thematic POS, and this is a new one. We want to increase the Stella 12-pack can pods that we're seeing out in the market. So a couple things I want to talk to you guys all before I let you go. One, goal sheets available Thursday, June 25th, as we discussed. Number two, Constellation and Boston Beers. This is the first time we're letting these suppliers be part of the objective execution for VXP, and we're looking forward to having a big bang and showing them what you guys can do with the VXP application. As we discussed, and our promise that we committed to you all as the Dahl family is that we will only ever have 3 suppliers allowed to have objectives. It's going to be Anheuser-Busch, Constellation, and Samuel Adams at Boston Beers. So this is in keeping with that tradition, but looking forward to opening them up now that we're moving in our 120 days of the application. Number 3, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about August and September goals. Now it's a little bit further from July, but we want to let you guys know what we are thinking moving forward and give you guys time to provide feedback to us before we get into it. So July, we have a lot of test opportunities with Constellation and Samuel Adams. A lot of individuals coming in town. Want to show them the execution that you guys can do. When it comes to August, I think we're going to pivot back to Anheuser-Busch and look at Bud family, specifically targeting NCAA and NFL football. That'll be big in the off-premise and in the on-premise. And we're also going to do Samuel Adams Oktoberfest. So that's kind of our August plan. When it comes to September, we're going to go big on Constellation again and close out the fall distribution goals early, and we'll do whatever seems to be the low-end Anheuser-Busch objective for them at the time. That's kind of our plan moving into August, September. Let us know your feedback on that. Let us know if you have any thoughts, but that's what we're looking for when we talk about long-term strategic planning. And lastly, we want to talk about mixed routes. So a lot of team leaders have come forward and talked to us about their mixed routes and said, hey, look, I have off-premise, large and small format, on-premise, and C-stores. How do I handle getting multiple objectives, 8 to 9 objectives, which is what we were seeing in the application for some of you. We talked with the SECs, talked with some of the regional sales managers, and what we've come up with is that we committed to you all that you wouldn't get any more than 5 to 6 objectives for any month. And for the mixed routes, it looks like it's going to be mostly 6 objectives for you all, just based on the diversity of your retailers. What I have instructed the SECs, brand managers, and sales managers to do is this. Go through and pick, as we discussed, the priorities that we want for the month. Once that's complete, let's see how many goals that is. The first objectives that are going to get cut are Samuel Adams, then Constellation, and lastly Anheuser-Busch. Meaning if you're a mixed route, you will probably mostly do Anheuser-Busch objectives first. That's not set in stone, but that's just what we have thought through right now. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please email me. Looking forward to it. You guys have done amazing success with VXP. Thank you.